Welcome back. Let's invite GHCL, the corporate on our company. The stock is up 145% in the last 1 year. 3 days ago, the company announced to the exchanges that GHCL has completed the divestment of its home textile business to Indocount Industries, and the total consideration for the divestment was 608 crore rupees. We're now joined by R.S. Jalan, the MD at GHCL, to talk more about this development as well as the inflationary pressures the company is seeing. Mr. Jalan, afternoon, and thanks so much for joining in. You've mentioned that the proceeds from this divestment will be used for setting up some new capacity, new product basket expansion. Could you elaborate a little bit more on it? Will it be backward, forward integration? What is it that you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, good afternoon. As you rightly said, we have just completed on 2nd of April this investment of our home textile business. And as I have been said in the past also, we are expanding our soda ash capacity by another 500,000 tons, which will come in 2025, where the approximate investment will be around 3,500 crores. So that is the one capex which we are in the process of implementation. And the second side, on our spinning business also, we are expanding our volume by 20%, which will get completed by July 2022. Along with that, the wind, solar power, that means approximately around 80% of our power requirement of the spinning business will be from the green energy. So these are the investment we are doing. Along with that, sodium bicarbonate is another investment which we are doing, which will get completed by September 2022. The investment there also the investment will be done. This year, 2021-22, we have approximately invested around 400 crores, and the next year we have a plan to invest around 500 crores.
Mr. Jalan, you gave us a number, the 3,000 crores is the kind of capacity expansion number that you're looking at. How are you going to fund it? This is 600 crore rupees, right? So will it be used entirely in soda ash capacity expansion? And about all the capex that you've said, how are you funding it, and what is the debt in your books?
Yeah, right now our debt is around 700 crores, including all the gross debts. And after this payment is being received in the first week of April, we have received, almost we will become around, our debt will almost become almost zero. Keeping that into mind, and we have a cash generation of roughly around 600 to 700 crores every year. So by the time this 3,000 crore rupees will be get invested, and after completion of this 3,500 crores of investment, still our debt will be in the range of around 1,400 crores, and where the debt equity ratio will be in the range of around 0.2 only. So that means we will be, mostly this amount will be get invested into the internal accruals.
You've mentioned a lot of, capex, not just soda ash, which is 3,500 crore. Your spinning capacity will go up by 20%. Cumulatively, what is the capex that we're looking at, say, till FY25?
Yeah, basically, we are approximately looking at, if you look at in soda ash alone, we are talking about around 4,000 crore rupees of investments. And in the spinning, we are roughly talking about an investment of roughly around 1,500 crores of rupees. Now, these two businesses are getting separated by September 2022 because we are in a demerger process. And after this demerger, both these companies will be independent. And the number which I gave you, keeping into account the profitability up to 2026, our total debt of, if I look at both the businesses put together, will be roughly around 2,000 crores.
Okay.
And still the debt will be around in the range of around, debt equity ratio will be around 0.2 or 0.3.
All right. So that is about your capex and debt plans. Mr. Jalan, I also wanted to do a status check on how demand is currently, because we've seen soda ash prices spike up considerably in last 1 year. Can you give us a sense of how much are they up versus last year, and the demand from the detergents and the glass industry, how is that panning out?
See, overall demand of the soda ash is quite firm because particularly driven by the two things. One is your glass, solar glass, and second is your flat glass and the bottle glass. So demand of course, in the detergent side, little bit of demands are muted. But overall, if I say, because of the solar glass investments, the demands overall of soda ash is very firm. And the second challenge which we are facing at this point of a time is the overall the production also has not gone up in last two years. and because of that, there is a firmness in the overall supply is tight on the soda ash
So,
side.
Mr. Jalan, can you give me a number? Prices last I remember had increased by around 2,000 to 3,000 rupees per ton. Can you give me the absolute figure?
See, overall, the prices of soda ash has gone up by approximately around 40% in last 1 year, and of course, the cost of the raw material has also gone up very significantly in terms of your energy prices, in terms of the salt and the limestone. So overall, yes, there is a significant improvement into the pricing, but however, cost has also gone up.
So what are the margins, sir, now of the soda ash business as well as your spinning business?
See, margin in the soda ash business is ranging around 30%, 30 to 32%.
Okay.
And overall, in the spinning business, of course, in the last year, we clocked around 26% EBITDA margin. This year, probably, number will be slightly lower because, as you know, that the cotton prices has gone up. She's not getting absorbed into the yarn prices, and therefore 22-23 the margin could be in the range of around 18 to 20%.
Substantially lower, right, compared to 27% last year?
Yeah, it's going to be lower in 22-23.
Okay, and what will your revenue figure look like? You've done around 2,500 crores in 9 months. Over FY22 and FY23, what is the growth that you're anticipating?
See, in soda ash, of course, the volume growth will not be there in 22-23 because we have already, the expansion will be only done.
Oh, okay. Looks like we have lost that audio, some technical issue. But for now, we know that GHCL is aiming for margins lower than what they've done, around 18 to 19%. And they have a huge capex lined up. We could not get what they were saying about the revenue figure, but in 9 months, they have done around 2,500 crore rupees. With that, we'll slip into a short break now. We'll get chatting with Venkat Jasti, who is the CMD at Suvain Pharma. Stay tuned.